Hey guys, Wolfkiller here, and today I'm making a Far Cry 5 review because I finally completed the game, which you guys saw from the live stream, and I'm gonna go over some categories and tell you guys if I think the game's worth it or not, if it's a good Far Cry game. So first, we're gonna get started off with graphics. Now, it's 2018. Most games now have very good graphics, but Far Cry is no exception. It has phenomenal graphics. I love them. Like, they're really good graphics. They're very detailed, very colorful, very realistic. They definitely Ubisoft definitely put a lot of time into the graphics, which I appreciate because 2018. So usually most games have good graphics, but yeah, that gets enough. Now, vehicles. This game has a lot of vehicles. I wouldn't say a lot. I would say it has a decent decent category or variety of vehicles. I wouldn't say it's, I won't say they're best vehicles. I wouldn't say the vehicles are okay. Like, I was expecting a little more from vehicles. Like, I like the Widowmaker, I like the Death Wish. Those are the only vehicles I like. And I also put in, helicopters, planes. Those are in a same category too. They're overall they're okay. Um, I would say they're okay. Now, guns. Guns, I would say that it gets enough. It has a good variety of guns. I wouldn't say it's a big variety, but it definitely has a nice variety of guns. And it's definitely it definitely has some good guns. The one thing I don't like about the guns is like there's really only few guns that are good in the game that are the ones are gonna mainly use. That's the M60, the RAV4, the what's that pistol called? I forgot what the pistol's called. Guns like that, you're not gonna use the shotguns or different. You're not even use the AKs. I'm just being honest. You're not gonna use the AKs. Um, that's the nature of the game. Like the LMGs are just too overpowered. I mean, it's yeah, yeah. It's good. The guns are good. I approve of that. Perks. What I mean by perks is the buffs you can get. I don't remember. I don't think there was any perks in Primal. I think there was in 4. I don't remember if there was one in Primal. But I know the perks in this game are a little bit lacking, but I like them. I feel they're overpowered in my opinion, to an extent, because they're pretty easy to build. They're pretty easy to craft. Bliss Oil is probably the only thing that's actually sort of challenging on there. When it's not really challenging, you gotta kill angels and loot them, and you get Bliss Oils. But overall, good perks. They're strong. They're not weak perks. There are a couple that I don't usually like to use. But yeah, that's it up to. Map. What I mean by map is how large the map is. Is the map a good size? Like, to me, the map is a good size, the perfect size. I would like say it was like a GTA size map. That would be too much, in my opinion. I think it's a good size map for Hope County. It's I like the regions, different regions. Although I'm kind of getting to the boss subject, but I'm still keeping map. I like that you can fish in different spots. That's really cool. It's it's a good map. So that gets enough for me. So now we're gonna move up to bosses. Now, to me, the bosses, I like them. Like I said, I like the regions. I do think the regions is pretty cool. The bosses, I would say the hardest one to kill is John. That's just my opinion. I think he's harder than the father, in my opinion. That's definitely true. I think John is hard. John was the hardest one to kill, in my opinion. Faith was pretty easy. Uh, Faith actually, the thing I didn't like about this game was it didn't feel like a boss battle with John. John didn't feel like a boss battle. You were just it felt like a GTA boss battle in my opinion. You're just chasing this guy and you're try to kill him, blow up his plane or something. Jacob felt like a boss battle. Faith definitely felt like a boss battle because she would just float and throw things at you like throw things at blast like Dragon Ball Z or some shit like that. And it felt like a boss battle. But she wasn't hard to kill. Jacob wasn't hard to kill. John was. He was just annoying to kill. I died a few times trying to kill him. It's annoying. It's annoying. I think he's the hardest one to kill. Now we're gonna move on to stories. A story of I actually give this sort of a down, just because I just felt like I like the story I like what they were trying to go for. I just didn't think they executed it as well as they could have. It doesn't feel to me. It doesn't feel. I don't know how to. It doesn't feel like. It doesn't feel interactive. It's not interacting with you enough, my opinion. It's kind of like straightforward. It's kind of like, oh, you have to go, oh, go kill such and such. Oh, go kill this, go kill that. And then you can defeat the boss, like the main boss, the main villain. I, if there wasn't as many cutscenes. You kind of just had to build the resistance once, and that was it. I mean, you did have a few cutscenes here and there. I just didn't feel like it was interactive enough, in my opinion. But I liked the resistance points. I would say for Faith and John it was too much. I liked it how it was Jacob. It was only 10,000 resistance points. Where Faith and John, it was 13,000. I felt like it should have been 10,000 for them too. I feel for Faith, I feel there's not enough missions for there because I don't know, the missions for her don't. I think they only give you like there's only a couple that give you 900, and the rest like give you 600. I don't know. It's just me. I just feel that the resistance points should have been at 10,000, and I feel like there should have been more missions, and the side missions should give you more resistance points. That's just my opinion. Another thing about the story through, I, I wish, I sort of wish it'd be longer. I know it's kind of hard to explain, like, oh, you sort of wish. Like, I feel that the story could have been longer. That's just my opinion. That goes along with it being interactive. But now, here's the main question. Is the game worth it or not? Now, I'm also going to put into the category, out of all rating the Far Cry games, where do I put it? Personally, I had never played 1. I played portionally of 2. I played 3, played 4, and played Primal. I've completed 4. I've completed 3. Never completed Primal. I played Primal enough to the point where I know I hate it. Now, this game to me, it's not gonna be Far Cry 3. It's just not. It's not gonna be Far Cry 3. It just won't. However, I think this game goes to second place for me. As to how good the game is of a Far Cry game. This for a Far Cry game. It's better than Primal, that's for sure. It's way better than 4. It's better than 2. Most likely better than 1. That's just my opinion. I think it's the second best Far Cry game ever made. Now, the big question, is it worth it or not? Thumbs up. I think it's definitely worth it. I think you should go out, spend your $60 on the game and play for yourself. It's not gonna, it's not that long of it's not like Far Cry. Like, usually Far Cry games are usually pretty long. This game is kind of a shorter Far Cry game, but it's a nice shorter Far Cry game. There's just a lot of grinding going on. That's what my opinion is. I think it is worth it. I think it is worth checking out. Go get it. Go play it. Go play with some friends or something. Go find some friends to play with because it has co-op in it, which I like. Because co-op is in Far Cry 4. I think they took it out of Primal and they brought it back in 5. That's what I'm pretty sure what happened. I don't know if it had it in Primal. Guys, let me know if it did. That's what I think of the game. I think out of 1 out of 10, I think it gets a 7. No, I think, yeah, it gets 7, 7.5. That's all I'll put it as. That's my review of Far Cry 5. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe and like, and let me know what games you guys want to play next. Peace.